We are so happy and so grateful to be here with you all on this fine and glorious day indeed. We are here, we are here, we are here. And we are the Divine Council of Nine, a group of higher dimensional beings that have been observing humanity and its evolution for, well, thousands of years, beyond even before the earth was developed or created, assisting and guiding. But more importantly, at this time in, well, human history, this massive evolutionary shift that we chose and you chose to be here at this time to, well, assist in the Great Awakening. There isn't one time, dear ones, that, well, you haven't had the opportunity to experience what in fact is happening. We also are going to mention that, well, just as the message that we brought forward yesterday, that each and every one of these messages have an activation within the frequency and the vibration of the message. So just remember that, well, to just listen, to feel what you feel, to breathe, and be open and receptive to receive, because there is codes and activations amongst the words that you are listening to, as the words don't have as much weight as the frequency and the vibration of the message. And the words are more for your human and ego to, well, be satisfied with understanding everything through the words that we are speaking. Yet, again, it is most important to be open and receptive to receive the codes from the messages, from the vibration and the frequency of the message. Again, we repeat these messages. You may be someone that has listened to numerous channel messages through Daren. And we know that, well, if you are, that just be patient. Know that there is many others that are not listening to all the messages, or even just stumbled upon this one. And so we explain who we are and what this is all about, so that there is a better understanding as to what is occurring for them and by them while receiving these activations and codes. This is happening more frequently and with many different channels, and not only channels, but through sound and through many different avenues. Humanity is beginning to receive codes and activations without even realizing on a conscious basis that this is occurring. As an example, when Luna and Daren go live and they do it from their phones, where they reach a larger audience than what they would reach when going from their desktop. And there is a lot of what you would call trolls that you guys label as ones that are trolling your account. Well, not respecting or just making derogatory comments, as you would call it. And without them consciously even realizing that the moment they enter that live and you all are speaking light language, bringing forward codes and activations, they are being activated and they don't even know what is happening or why they're even there. But their soul led them to that live to receive those codes and those activations. Their human doesn't have to be aware of what is occurring, as you could be walking in nature, walking from your car to the grocery store, and the sun is emitting codes and activations. And whether you are conscious of it or not, your body, mind, and spirit is receiving those codes and activations. So it is the same thing, dear ones, as you would experience if you were unconscious to it and entered into a live with Daren and Luna as they were, well, speaking light language, bringing forward codes and activations, or even putting up on the screen their light language that they wrote or drew. Either way, the moment someone enters and has no reason, no awareness as to why they're even there, their soul brought them there. Yes, they may be confused and, well, don't understand. And that is completely okay because their soul understands and their soul led them there. So this is happening on a wider, more massive scale, whereas humanity is walking into things that they are unaware of why they are even there, to then receive codes and activations that they are completely unaware of from their human standpoint. These all and is all happening to connect your human with your soul, with your higher self, whatever you choose to call it. We know that you humans need to, well, have a label or title of for everything. So we use the words that majority of the collective knows what the higher self or soul is. So we use it in that way to, well, connect with the majority that would be finding themselves listening to a message from the Divine Council of Nine and Daren channeling them through him. Again, this message is all about the frequency and vibration and the activations and codes you are receiving by, well, sitting back and breathing and just allowing and accepting what is. Again, we felt that there was a need to explain this in more detail than we have in previous channeled messages, so you can, and whoever is listening can have a better handle on as to what is occurring and what is happening, as they may have found themselves just randomly clicking on this live or clicking on this recorded replay. It is important to remember that there is always codes and activations that you are, in fact, receiving many different ways to receive the activations and codes. Humanity is waking up, and waking up more and more, faster and faster, more accelerated, realizing that they've been, in fact, in a spell, asleep, not aware of majority of their life, recognizing where has it all gone? What happened? We love the times that we are all in at this moment because you're beginning to, well, have the opportunity to speak your truth authentically, your truth. And no one, and we do mean no one, in fact, can stop it, can stop you from stepping out and stepping into your truth of who you are, remembering, because this process, as we know it, is about remembrance. And every single individual you come across that reminds you of why you're here and who you have been and who you are currently is a win, is a win, is a win. You are, and everyone is beginning to remember more and more as to who they are and stepping into their authentic self, knowing who they are. These times are great. These times are magnificent. Celebrate your courage. Celebrate being courageous. Celebrate your truth, your authenticity. Be you. Be all of you. You will notice, dear ones, that, well, your gifts begin to open and accelerate, trusting the process, trusting what unfolds, allowing for what is needed at this time. Again, remember to breathe. Remember to allow and accept. Allow, allow. Be open and receptive to the activations and integrations of these messages, because this will, in fact, continue. We love you, and we love you. With that, for now, we feel complete, and so it is. Oh.